Hey, 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 Victoria Tier here, coming to you from VictoriaTierLifestyle.com. All right, let me ask you a question. Have you ever drafted a message to your prospects and they don't respond? Do you ever wonder why they don't respond? Well, because there's a right way and a less effective way. In this video, I will be sharing with you how you can craft an effective personal message to your prospects. All right, let's begin. Before we begin though, as usual, I want to give you an additional free training on prospecting tips that can help you generate 50 plus leads a day. So before you head out, be sure to access that link above or below me, all right? All right, let's get to the messages. First of all, some of you are just mass messaging people and making it very impersonal. And that is exactly what I don't want you to do. Do not, under any circumstances, copy paste messages without customizing it to the next person. So here is an example, all right, of how you can start. You could say something alongside this. Hey, and then say their first name, because you want to make sure that they know you're talking to them personally, right? And that you're not just mass messaging. It's really annoying to get messages that I know they didn't type up specifically for me, and those I don't pay much attention to. I mean, can they really send me a long drafty message when I didn't even strike up a conversation with them at all? I mean, have you guys gotten those kind of messages, and what do? You just click off, right? Exactly. That's what people will do to you as well. And guess what? Facebook doesn't like it either. And at some point, they will start noticing, because you're going to fall under the algorithm. And then they're just going to disable your private messaging function. And you don't want that to happen. So stop doing that. All right, so the next thing that you add on to your message is you want to tell them why you're messaging them. For an example, hey, John, Jill, or Jack, or whoever their name is, I'm messaging you because I saw that you were in network marketing, and I'm in network marketing as well, and I just love your comment. I can totally relate to you. Then you want to compliment them, all right? You can tell them that they made a really valid point and that they hit the nail on the head. And that's it. And you can also compliment them on the things that they achieve, whatever it may be that you've seen on their personal page. Like I said, be sure to go to their personal profile to learn a little bit about them first before you draft this message, all right? Then you can also possibly ask them what they do, unless it's blatantly all over their profile. That's why it's important, and I keep pounding on this, that you check their profiles first. Otherwise, it looks like you didn't care and you didn't even bother to check. And if they tell you that they are with a network marketing company, you can ask them what company they are with. And after that, it'll naturally lead you to asking them if they're liking it, how long they've been there, and what products they may like from their company, things of that nature. Get them to talk about themselves, about their company. What this does is it helps you build rapport with them. Let them go on and on about how fab their business is and how amazing their products are. Naturally, after they ramble on about their company, they would ask you what you do. And that's when you can share with them what you do. All you are trying to establish here is rapport and to see if they're happy with their business. If they are, you keep in touch with them, and if they're struggling with something, you help them, and if they don't tell you anything or refuse to talk to you, then you just move on. One thing I want you to note, I know many of you are struggling with this, is the response from them that everything is amazing and it's fabulous and it's excellent. I know, they all say the same thing, which is fine. Well, what you can ask when they say that is, you can say something alongside this. Do you mind if I ask how great it is? Are you building your team and signing people up daily or weekly? I'm just curious. Here, you are trying to get them to continue on with the conversation and share with you a little bit more about their business and how they're really doing. And if they are saying, oh no, I'm still learning and I got a person here and there, and then the truth starts to come out, right? And maybe that's good enough for them, but people who really want to build this as a business usually want more than a little here and a little there. Then you can start to share with them how you are doing for your team and your members and how you're signing up people left and right. And if they would like for you to share that information to them. You see, here is when you invest in yourself so that you have value to share with them. This leads to you providing value to them. And from there, they will be happy to connect and continue to keep up with you. Are you seeing how this is all working? Trust and rapport is being built here. Don't try to close them right there and then, and don't ever pitch to them on the first message that you draft to them. Continue to help them any way you know how, and naturally they will come to you when they are ready to look for a new opportunity or to sign up with you because they've been following you for all this time. And another thing, if they don't sign up with you, you can easily direct them to an affiliated program that you may be a part of. And if you don't have one, you seriously need to get involved with one, otherwise you're leaving money on the table. If you want to know how all of this works, connect with me and I'll share it with you. Alright, another way you can start a conversation with someone is by starting off with a compliment of something you saw on their profile that you thought was interesting. For an example, you can say something like, "Oh, I see that you ran a marathon. How cool is that? Oh, by the way, your comment on Robert Kiyosaki Group was hilarious. I was commenting on Robert's status and I saw your comment there as well. So I thought I'd reach out to you. What network marketing company are you with?" You see how we just kind of segue it all in? It's very simple if you make it very conversational. Here's another one. "Hey John, Jill, or Jack, I noticed the beautiful scenery in your profile picture. Where is that?" Don't forget, say their first name, okay? Then tell them why you're messaging them, and then add the compliment. Then you can say something alongside this to add on to it. "You look like a cool person to connect with. I travel a lot as well." Also, if you could throw in something in common with them, it'll really help buffer the conversation so it doesn't sound so awkward. You can then ask them a question. Are you a photographer or just love to travel? You see how that example works? You need to come off authentic, so be sure to go through their profile and look for something you can relate to. Compliment, and then follow up with a question about it so it's authentic, alright? If you don't bother to look at their profile page, how do you know you even want to work with them? So it's that simple if you could do that. I mean, who wouldn't respond to that, right? Only a jerk wouldn't respond to that. And you don't want to work with jerks anyway. These are some simple examples and it's really easy to do. Just start looking at their profile and find a commonality. Something to compliment them that's genuine, and think of a follow-up question that nudges them to respond, alright? If you see that they're in health and wellness, you can ask them if they are a professional nutritionist or just someone who loves great health products. Really ask and genuinely want to know. Don't forget, it's all about authenticity and building friendships. This is a people business. The more authentic friendships you build, the faster your team and your business will grow. It's a natural result. People want to work with people, not companies, products, or services. Alright, I hope you found value in this. Share it with your team so they can learn this as well. And comment below if you have any questions, and be sure to connect with me on Facebook directly, alright? Send me a private message if you want to know what I'm doing to get results for my business right now. And of course, like my fan page so you can get tips and trainings like this, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching this from YouTube. Alright, don't forget to grab the freebie from the link above or below me. Alright, bye!